threatens eternal night. Heroes from across worlds stand and unite. No other foe or force can match their might. The once great people of this world now hide in fear. All chaos shaken by the power of sword and spear. The black-clad armies of the Dark One now draw near. But in the distance, the sergeant and the bear appear. Great heroes of past the law, no power has seen before. Wings spread far across the sky, marching across the great divide to save the world from deterioration, to end the age of annihilation. Great heroes of past the law, no power has seen before. Wings spread far across the sky, marching across the great divide to save the world from deterioration, to end the age of annihilation. Legions of Romans stand and let their arrows fly. The roaring of dragons and machines fills the sky. Secret agents and the generals they defy. Swarms of orcs and samurai raise their banners high. In the wake of death, only one man stands alone. The sergeant raises his sword, high silver shone. He condemns the chaos the warlock is has sown. He stands longing for the day he may return home. Great heroes of past the law, no power has seen before. Wings spread far across the sky, marching across the great divide to save the world from deterioration, to end the age of annihilation. Until the war for the world springs is won, they will fight until there are none. But a hero will stand alone as one, and the bloodshed is finally done. Great heroes of past the law, no power has seen before. Wings spread far across the sky, marching across the great divide to save the world from deterioration, to end the age of annihilation. Great heroes are past the law, no power has seen before. Wings spread far across the sky, marching across the great divide to save the world from deterioration, to end the age of annihilation, 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 to end the age of annihilation.
Boom! Welcome to ToV Live. It is Valhalla time. Let us get started tonight. Yes. Oh, you see some of this picture. No, I do not have a Scavarith, or actually a Halushia for that matter, because it's currently being painted. But we're gonna have some fun proxying. Hello there, Premiumscape in the chat. Okay, here I pressed the wrong button. That's what happens when I press the wrong button. There we are. Hello everybody. Welcome to the live stream tonight. I am Ryan, aka Tales of Valhalla, and as you can see right here in front of you, we have a board, a very specific board. It's one of the tournament maps that's going to be used at GenCon's Heroscape World Championship event. So built it, and we're going to play it tonight with at the very least 2 armies. I'm not sure how I'm going to stream tonight, but I'm going to at the very least do a skirmish with 2 armies that you see before you, and we're going to go through those in a second. And hello Premiumscape, first in the chat there tonight. Welcome. Glad you could join us. And yeah, how about we get started? I do want to give a quick shout out because I know I've been been spamming the streams on Emery's Twitch channel for watching basically EscapeCon throughout the last, I think it's like the last 5 days of EscapeCon, being like, miss you guys, you know. I guess I sounded a little needy there, but it was very interesting. And apparently Tanner Vegetarian 18 is champion 2 times in a row, so congratulations to him and everyone who won their tournaments during EscapeCon. I think everybody had a great time, and I don't think we had as many people sick this time, but yeah, it's good that everybody had a good time. Hopefully I'll be there next year, but now that that's over, we got to start preparing for GenCon and the Renegade controlled basically World Championship tournament. I say that in quotations, and start preparing for that because I am planning to be there and I'm already entered into the World Championship. Now, I know some people have like a day 2 bye to where they don't have to play the first day, but unfortunately I have to because I don't frequent local tournaments that often. It's not part of the game plan at the moment, so I have to start from the ground up, so to speak. So let's get into what exactly is the format for the main event, and then we'll start playing this in a second. So let me see, I gotta get this, turn this video card off and get to this. So I was trying to actually really quickly look up the rules, but it's okay. I know the general rules for the event. I believe it's like 14 to 18 units and 425 points. I know the 425 points is the important thing. And here is our map for tonight. It's called Iced Cider by Caps. And you got your start zones there, and it's a very, very interesting map. And then if we do this next Sunday, or the next time we do skirmishes, because I want to do at least like hopefully 3 or 4 skirmishes before GenCon happens, because I really want to know like these armies as best as possible. It benefits to practice. But next time we'll be working on, or we'll be doing skirmishes on this map called Hot Water, which will also be used during GenCon as well. But for our armies, I guess I'll introduce you to what armies I had. So okay, so at 425 points, that's a very unique army build setup point value, because it's really hard to fit in bears. It's hard to really fit in a lot of armies to get everything that you want. Even with like the common squads, it's hard to like bring in some big hitters, and then the common squads that will be introduced, primarily like tricksters and yeah, Tanuki tricksters and Revenant acolytes, I think, are going to be probably primary ones that people are going to use. And it's really hard to fit 1 or 2 in once you bring in the big guns. So I don't have any of those tonight. I will think of if anybody has any thoughts on what army builds containing those that you might want to see me practice out, I'm welcome. I have a couple ideas, but if you want to throw something at me, I know Ken, or aka Matthias Maccabees, was telling me something about like Iron Lich, Wraith Riders, Hellforge, and then some Reverend acolytes, but that was actually it went over. Actually, you go over 400, like over 425 just putting that in. So I think for Revenant acolytes, you might need to take out. You might need to just have Iron Lich, Scavarith, no Wraith Riders, and then Reverend. Then you can put in some Revenant acolytes. So that's something we might want to explore next week. But for right now, for tonight, we have Iron Lich, Necroteth, and Scavarith, because I really like Scavarith, and that actually is 425 points even, and I think this is the only army that I have 425 points even that you have that. Now there's not as many units. You only have what, 1, 4, 5 units, but that makes 425 points. And then on the other side of the field, we're going to have a little bit bigger of an army with 9 figures that take up 11 hexes at 420 points, so we are 5 points under, but that's close as I can get it. And we have now this army build was going to be a little bit different, but I listened to a Dog and Days video, and Dog and Days had kind of a similar build. I'm like, you know what, this might kind of work, because it's basically 2 different kinds of armies just matched into one. So here's the thought for this theory crafting is Queen Maladrix. You have Festering Honor Guard with her, but then on the other side is you have Halushia, Kita, and Anshu that make up their own thing. So Halushia, Kita, and Anshu are their own mini army, and then you have Queen Maladrix and Festering Honor Guard as their own mini army. And probably when you're fighting with these, it's best just to send out one of these little pods, and then have the other hang back until the others do their business, and then send out the others and see how that goes. So I'm gonna see how that works. You know, sending them off in waves. But I know the Iron Lich with Scavarith. The cool thing with Iron Lich is you gotta have this vial injection, which you can use on Scavarith. So that's interesting as well. We'll see how they play out on this map. And for those of you, I know those of you, I think last week you were telling me that on Renegade Game Studios, or the Battle Network, there is like a deck builder and stuff. So I did build the decks here of the armies that we'll be playing on tonight. But in my little bit of experience of using the army builder on the Battle Network, it's still not as good as Chris Perkins. I'm just saying. I'm not saying it's terrible, and I think it's really good that they have this now on, because it's really needed for Renegade Games, and they got the classic armies, you know, the classic units you can put on here. So that's great, and I will end up using it, but I just, Chris Perkins just has the most stellar, and it's just quicker getting them out, and all different varieties escape. So that's kind of what I'm still using tonight. Now, when it comes to all these units, all these armies' abilities, we'll get through them when we start playing them. So how about we get to that, shall we? Since we're already, what, 15 minutes into this? And I'll say, I know there's going to be time limits on these, so I say that we go for like an hour once we start, and see how long it takes. Hopefully it won't take these armies too long, because I mean, these are pretty synergistic armies I have here on the field. And hopefully it will be shorter than that, but you never know, because we're reading through it, talking about it. So how about just give me a few moments. I'm going to re-aim this mic over so I can kind of talk to you all, hopefully, while we are conversing. I'm going to have this phone, so if anybody is going to comment while we're doing this. And then this camera right here, I'm going to put in a different spot so you guys can see a dice tray. And so just give me a few minutes, and then we will get started in here. I'm gonna put on, there might be some background music I'm going to put on too, or try to. Okay. And hopefully, here, double check my audio, because my audio just sounds low. I just want to make sure that it's coming through okay. Let me see. Okay, I'm just gonna pop up a few more there. Okay, folks, let's prepare for this and get to it. All right, I'm gonna wear my glasses too. There, so I can see a little bit better. Okay. Here we are. I know the microphone is going to be a little ways away, so hopefully it'll pick up things that I say, but if it doesn't, Oh well. There's only so much one person can do here. Okay, I'm gonna get this camera here. Bring it here. I'm just gonna make sure that this looks pretty clear here. And hello, Justin there. And it's a lower finger count that helps games go faster. Yeah. How do I get my camera looking straight down like that? Ask Premiumscape. Well, I'll show you. Here's the rig I have here. I'm just going to point this up real quick. You see I have, if you just look in the corner, if you look in the corner pocket here, you'll see you got the half a table here, and there is the tripod, and there I have the camera pointing down basically up there. So hopefully you can see that. Hopefully I'm aiming it right. Oh yeah, you all can see it. You all can see it, I think. Just point it up a little bit more. Up we go. Yeah, there it is. Okay, yeah. So yeah, you all can see that. So yeah, that's kind of the rig that we have. Now I'm just going to make sure that we can see me rolling dice. I tested this out yesterday, but I just want to make sure that it all works well. Yeah, okay. I know the glare for the light is still hard to see the dice, but I think it should still be okay. Alright. I'm going to move this out. This is the Iced Cider map. And here, I just want to compliment to Heroscape. He painted these familiars I have here. Really nice familiars. Especially Kita made them as close to the regular as possible. And of course we have proxies. I got a proxy for Halushia here, which is Burnak, and a proxy for Skordyre here, which is who's that giant? Come on. I had it on tip of my tongue. Now I forget it. Of course I forget it. I was gonna say it's not Sun. For some reason I'm thinking of Sun. Okay, let me get those up, and we will. And order markers are already placed, and armies are where they need to be in the hexes. So we will get started in a moment. We'll start rolling for initiative. And the air conditioning is on because it's still hot around here. Alright, in fact, let's see if that. One second, I'm going to double check. Can it see the dice there? I can't tell. I don't know. For some reason, there's just a lot of light glare in there, but there's not much I can do about it now, so we'll just roll. We'll just roll. Juton, that's it. That's his name, Juton. There. Now I feel better about myself. Okay. So we're rolling Eisenek Army first initiative. They get a 1. And then Bugs and Halushia get an 18. So they go first. Alright, so let's move them out. Now I was already thinking in advance. Oh, and we do have glyphs now. I don't remember what the glyph pool is going to be for GenCon, but I just do what I always do with my skirmishes. I just pick 2 random glyphs out of a bag, so I have no idea what they are, and we will find out when we get to them whether or not they're going to be any good. So, order marker 1 is going to be on Halushia, and so we have the command familiar. After revealing an order marker on Halushia, assign on the wild. Before taking Halushia's turn, you may take a turn with a small or medium beast you control. So just one at a time. So let me think here. Who do I want to move where? Gotta think which you gotta choose a glyph, you know. Now normally for GenCon, you would know what the glyphs are, and then you would go accordingly. But right now, let's just move Kita. Why not? Let's get Kita established here. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're pretty much right near that glyph. Or we can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's just move over here for now. And then we move Halushia up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Take your turn. They're just gonna gun for it because these Eiseneks are not gonna be easy to defeat. All right, so that is, and I think one cool thing about GenCon too, because with Halushia's Rouse the Glade, being like near like bushes or palm trees is not going to help you against him. So if anybody thinks that they're going to receive any buff against Halushia, gravely mistaken. So that's something to consider too. All right. So order marker 1. We have Iron Lich Viscerants, of course. Now, Ironclad Puppeteer, after revealing order marker on Viscerant and taking a turn with Viscerant, you may take a turn with another unique Eisenek hero or squad you control. So, how do we want to do this? I think these Eiseneks are just going to go for this glyph probably. So we'll have Necroteth Wraith Riders take a turn then with the bonding synergy. And they can move 8. And this is actually for them not too bad both grabbing here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we got to keep in mind that there is this is, put it, that is wellspring water that they're on too. So there's spots and areas of this map where there's wellspring water at, and I got to remember that. Got to look up that rule actually in a second. Spring water. I don't remember how that works. Okay. Okay. So I'll look that up when I need to, but it's at the start of the round. Okay. If they're remaining on the space. Now I don't know if depending on the nature of the glyph, if you're gonna remain in that space, that's kind of like a double jeopardy there. If you're trying to get a glyph. Anyway, let's see what this glyph shows real quick. Okay, that's okay. Glyph of Orel. Let's see real quick here. I'm gonna go computer real quick and read what is the glyph of Orel, because I can take a look here. Yeah. See it. Oh, there it is. Okay. So it's temporary glyph. Movement must stop when moving onto a hex containing a temporary glyph. When a figure moves onto a temporary glyph, follow its rules and remove it from the game. Okay. So one of your figures stops here. Roll a 20-sided die. If you roll 1 or 9, nothing happens. If you roll a 10 or 20, you may remove 1 random order marker from your opponent's army card. So this gets activated right away. So let's roll a d20. That's a 17. So what do we need? Let's see here. Okay, remove a random order marker from your opponent's army card. So I can remove any one here. I'm just gonna, like, I can even see what these are, but I'll just remove this one. Boom. And that's not great for Halushia, for sure. Alright, and so that glyph disappears. And that's part of that. Okay. That's Eiseneks probably want to leave that space soon enough, but let's get this one here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. On that ice space there. Now I want the space, and then we have one more Eisenek here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I actually can grab these lists too. So for this map, grabbing glyphs are actually great for these Eiseneks, because they can just, or for these Wraith Riders, they can go right in and even beat whatever these familiar glyph grabbers could do. So let's see what this glyph is then. Okay, so this is a glyph of Ivor. It's a range +4. So let me read real quick what that's all about. Okay, so, and this one actually might be used in GenCon. Let's see here, where are we at? Okay, Glyph of Ivor. For each figure you control with a range number of 4 or more, add 4 to the range number. Okay, so it's very specific. You have to have, apparently you have to have a range of 4, and if you 4 or more, and if you do, then you can add 4 more to your range number. So let me see if that will apply to any of these Eiseneks here. I think it applies to Skordyre. Well, Skordyre's range is special. So does that apply? Now here's a question for y'all. Would the Glyph of Ivor apply to Skordyre Lord of Ruins a special attack, or is it just normal range here? See if it specifies. That's a question. Let's see here. For each finger you control with a range number of 4 or more. I mean, it doesn't specify if it's normal range or if special range could be with it. But for each figure you control with a range number of 4, I'm just going to probably say that is for just the normal range. It doesn't have anything to do with special attacks, unfortunately. All right. Let me see with Iron Lich Iron Lich has a range of 5, so it will boost Iron Lich's range. So there you go. So that is fine. So that Wraith Rider is probably going to stay put. Although, and it's not going to work because the one bad thing when it comes to this army is that there's really no range much for them besides the familiars. I think. Let's see here. I think Anshu has like a range special, but besides that, there isn't much range to these guys. So that, as much as I like, the Queen of Halushia, suffering no range, I think might hurt a bit. But we'll continue. So those Eiseneks grab those glyphs, and that range applies. So this glyph isn't even worth it. So we could probably have familiars do something different with Halushia here, which is fine. And then we'll have Iron Lich move up. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So just put Iron Lich like so. Just leave for now. Boom, boom, boom. What are we gonna do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. And then so now Iron Lich has a range of 9 because of that glyph, which is kind of cool. So can he actually shoot at Queen Maladrix? Let me see. At a range of 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Not quite. Not quite. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, not quite. It's like a space or 2 away. I've heard some growling. That was my cat. Manfred, you alright? You okay? Cat might be having potty problems. Okay, so then what Iron Lich is going to do is try and fire on Halushia, I think. So we have attack of 3. And what's Halushia's defense? Okay, defense of 3. Alright. Attack of 3, defense of 3, just gonna roll them all at once. Use special dice for that. Okay, so that's 1 wound for Halushia. Where's my wounds? Need my wounds. Okay, but Halushia does have life of 7, so that's pretty nice. Okay, so that's their order. That's their turn. Now let's see what order marker got removed. Okay, it's 3. So Halushia can go 2, but doesn't have an order marker 3. So got to think about this. Gotta think about this. Okay. We might do... I think Kita might try and attack this Eisenek. Actually, Halushia might attack this Eisenek. See, arrive by special attack. Instead of moving and attacking normally with Halushia, you may move them up to 4 spaces. Okay, that's not going to work then for that. More like open field type stuff. But I think Halushia will try and get an Iron Lich. And let me see with this defense buff. Yes, Burnak is proxying Halushia. That's correct, Justin. Yep. And yeah, and Scavarith is Jutan or Jotan or however you pronounce that giant's name. All right. Now, and when it comes to these events, you can't really think long about what you're going to do, and I'm pretty sure I know what I'm going to do. So I might as well do it. And that is... 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do you have that Wraith Rider, or should I just get engaged with Iron Lich and just start hacking away? I mean, just that means I'll have to face off with both Iron Lich and Scavarith, but what the heck? Might as well, because we don't want Scavarith like getting much range either. And so we want Iron Lich to stay put, so that way Queen Maladrix cannot be affected at the moment. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, got enough for it. And then, actually, wait a second. I need to do my familiar first. So Kita will come around here and just start eating away at that Wraith. His height, so that would be attack of 3. 3v3. Okay, so it's the same dice. And negated. Alright, so Halushia is going to come here then and do an attack themselves. So that will be an attack of 5. I'm not going to give them height because I don't, well, actually, you know, I could take one wound against him, so it might actually be a better idea to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, definitely do that. So just move him up and give him height. So that would be 6 because we can take 1 wound and still have the high ground and survive. So I'll have him suffer through possibly getting burned. That's no problem. All right, so 5. So that'd be attack of 6. An Iron Lich would have a defense of 4. Alright, so that's 1 wound on Iron Lich. And so that would be Halushia's order marker number 2. Now Halushia's got to pray because there is 2 turns that these Eiseneks can take, and there's no other turns left. There's no order marker 3 for Halushia right now because that got taken out. So let's see what these Eiseneks can do. Okay. So order marker 2 Iron Lich. Now for Ironclad Puppeteer, I think my Wraith Riders are fine at the moment. Unless I just leave Scabrith and just let Wraith Riders go run amok. And do that, but... So, well, I gotta do Vial Injection too sometime. Okay, well, since I got basically 2 turns without them responding, I'm gonna actually bring Scabrith up, do Vial Injection, and kind of have Scabrith just unload into Halushia. Let's see here. Scabrith has a move of 5. Let's see where we can get Scabrith. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So all we can do is move Scabrith just up like so. And so we're going to do a Vial Injection. So we're taking 1 yellow. And so that will boost Scabrith. Okay, and it says once per turn, before moving another Eisenek figure within 5 clear sight space of this route, you may remove a storage marker from this card and add 2 that figure's move and attack phase until the end of the turn. Okay, so I will do that. So just say that I did that, and so that means actually it would be a move of 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you actually move them here. So a little higher. That's okay. And then we can fire upon I forgot I could do X. I could do X on Scabrith too. I should have known to do that, and I'll do it. How did the order marker get removed, Justin? Happened when I went to pop food in my clip. The Eiseneks on this side of the field revealed a glyph that was you roll 20-sided die. If you get a 10 or 20, you can remove you can remove order marker at random from your opponents. So they did that. Was the glyph of Oreld. Yeah, right here. Glyph of Oreld. So they revealed that. I just grabbed random glyphs from the bag and just put them down. So that was there. So that's what happened with that. All right. So if I remembered, I would have put the X here and Skyreth, so Skyreth's going to go there. I'm just going to give the Eiseneks like every boost ability. So I'm actually more encouraged about like having this build. The unfortunate thing though, I think a lot more people are going to figure this out, and they're probably going to have the same build here too as well. But you know, whatever works. So what I'm going to do, let's see here. Well, we can do double burst, I guess. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do, because yeah, we're not gonna be adjacent. So double burst special attack, which on Skyreth is when Skyreth, Lord of Ruin, attacks the double burst special attack and attack one additional time, targeting the same or different figures with each attack. So this is range 4, attack 3. So that's 3, and then Halushia is still elevated, so Halushia will get a defensive 4. Level 3, elevated defensive 4. And go from there. I'm just double checking because I haven't played the Eiseneks too much. I haven't played a lot of this stuff too much, so I'm just double checking, making sure that I'm good. So we have the vial injection 2. Oh, that's right. So oh, actually, but the vial injection add 2 to the figure's move and attack values. So that's just his regular attack. So you know what? I think I just want him next to and just hitting hard against Halushia. We can break an engagement if we need to. So that will actually be, and that will actually be better because that would be 5. We attack of 5, 6, 7. So 6, 7 against Halushia's 4. So that's just one attack, one full attack, one big burst, and whoa, okay. So we got 1 defense, so that's 3 wounds on Halushia. There we get 9. Yep, 9 wound tokens. Halushia though has a lot of life though. So even with 4 wounds on him, still alive. But that's just the first attack. Because we can do now, we've got vial injected. Now we can do battle surge. After taking a turn with Skyreth, you may reveal an X order marker. Ta-da! On the Simon card, and take 1 additional turn with Skyreth. You cannot use double burst special attack during this additional turn. If Skyreth does not attack a figure during this turn, Skyreth suffers 1 wound. Well, guess what? He is going to attack again. And now here's a question that I should probably ask others. If he got vial injected, so he did his vial injection attack, does that mean that he's still vial injected if you do the X order marker and he takes another turn, or is that vial injection done? Notice here. Let's see here. Move attack in that values until the end of the turn. So I think, okay, so that answers my question then. Okay, so it's just that the 1 turn, so this is another turn. So what I'm going to do is, with Battle Surge, I'm actually going to break engagement here and just move him up here. Just go like that. And so that way we can do double burst. Oh, you can't use it during the additional turn. Okay. Okay, so you do actually have to be engaged. So that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I thought it said you can't use it if you used it before, but you just can't use it, period. So he's just attacking. All right, that's fine. So it's just an attack of 5.
5b4, which is fine. So we just hammered him really hard once, and then hammering again. So that's an attack of 5, defense of 4, and it's mostly a whiff, but we did get 1 wound again on Halushia. So Halushia's still alive, but those wound tokens are piling up. 5, so just 2 life left for Halushia. That doesn't bode well. Okay, and guess what, guys? That was just turn 2. Now we have turn 3. And what do you think that Iron Lich is going to do now? I think Iron Lich is going to do another vial injection. Well, no. Let me think about this. And actually, wait. That's not the end of turn 2, actually, because we still need to do Iron Lich as well. So we did technically 2 turns with Scabrith, and Iron Lich still needs to do their turn. So here, hold on a second. I think this is gonna go bad for Halushia. So Iron Lich has an attack of 3. Yeah, so 3v4. Alright, so Iron Lich is just going to do their attack. Yeah. Range, but doesn't need it, just 3v4. And so that's another wound. Another wound on Halushia. Halushia's got 1 wound left, and this is one thing too. Halushia, I think for this type of format, and I'm just thinking through it. I think there's going to be a lot more unique hero type builds for the GenCon Championship, based on the format. I just got that feeling. So Halushia, in my opinion, is more of like a common squad sweeper, and up against like huge heroes, I don't think it's going to last long. So that's just my thoughts on that. Just doing this bit of experience here. But okay, so y'all, that was turn 2. That's a lot of stuff going on just for 1 turn for these Eiseneks. Very, very impressive. And we still got to do turn 3 for them. So what we're going to do is Ironclad Puppeteer. I'm going to save my vial injections, actually, because I think we're going to take Halushia out. I'm going to save my vial injections for the Bug Queen over there, because I still have her to deal with. But we're going to try to take Halushia out right here and now. Now, I am going to disengage, because we're going to do Scabrith first. So let me roll, disengage, and no wound. So I'm going to put Scabrith here. Now Scabrith is going to do double burst. And that's attack 3. So it'd be 3v4. We just need 1 wound, guys. We just need 1 wound on him. And we got, okay, Halushia's gone. Boom. Ouch. That's not good, guys. That is not good. And since double burst special attack is still in play, and that's let's see, a range of 4. Can we get anybody else here? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, can't. So Skordyre is done for that, but Iron Lich will have actually a range of 5. And actually, we can move Iron Lich up if we need to here. So Iron Lich will have move of 5, 1, 2, 3. And we can definitely 1, 2, 3. Move Iron Lich up there, and Iron Lich now definitely has a solid range. Can actually, because of this glyph here, glyph of Ivor, range +4, can definitely snipe at the queen, and why not do it? Because the queen's down there, you would have an attack of 4, and that range is. That range on Iron Lich is 5 plus 4 would be 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. So we're gonna strike at the queen then. As much as I love the queen, this might not be the best army for them to use. Now queen's got a defense of 5. So it'll be 4v5. Okay, blocked. So nothing happened that time. Wow. Alright, so we reset for the next round. So that's just round 1, guys, and my goodness, what an explosive round that was. It was unfortunate that Halushia didn't have much to maneuver with because of the unfortunate glyph maneuver. But it just shows the power of these Eiseneks. And I love Scabreth. Scabreth is looking pretty good right now. But let's do round 2. I gotta think how to do this now without Halushia. Halushia is taken out. So now the queen's I gotta figure something out with the queen. Familiars are pretty useless right now. So I think if I would do this form again, if we have a chance to do it again tonight, I might just have the queen just drive up and see if we can take out Eiseneks that way. But we'll see what she does now. She was great against bears, but not so stellar. Well, we'll see how she is against Eiseneks. Okay, let's roll for initiative. Alright, Eiseneks get a 20. Bug Queen gets an 18. So Eiseneks do go first. Alright, let's have some fun with this. Okay, Iron Lich. And you know, there's the Iron Lich Scabreth combo is amazing. So after revealing an order marker on Viscerat, you take a turn with another unique Eisenek hero or squad you control. Okay, no, it's not for vial injection. Once per turn, before removing another Eisenek figure. So definitely going to use Scabreth. We're going to try and take out the queen before she can even move anywhere. That's what I'm going to try and do. So vial injection again. And that's going to be for Scabreth. So Scabreth will have an additional 2 to the attack and move values. So now Scabreth can move 7 and have an attack of 7. Hopefully it'll do good. Or should I wait? Vial injection. I don't know if vial injection is going to help here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, because you have to be right next to him. So not quite yet. But if we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, can we 1, 2, 3, 4? No, not quite yet for the bursting. Okay, I'm thinking. Because if we did vial injection, we might still possibly do, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 4. We could do double burst on some of the little bugs, I suppose. And they get Ironlich to snipe at the queen again. Yeah, let's just do that. I know it stinks because you are potentially not using a attack 7, but let's just do that. Why not? So Vial Injection, Scabrith, Lord of Ruin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm gonna put Scabrith over here. And Scabrith is going to use double burst against some of these Festering Honor Guard. Try and remove some of those, which is actually what the queen wants you to do, but we'll still do it because I don't think, yeah, we're just not in range. You needed to move up like another length, and just it's not gonna happen. So 3 v3. So let's take off some of these Festering Honor Guards. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll try that one first. Whiff. And then this one. That is taken out. Okay. There it goes. So did a double burst. I don't think I'm going to use Battle Surge just yet, but I am going to move Ironlich up here. Take Ironlich's turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? Wait a second. I'm not sure I have enough of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I should. Or just 5 like this. Fine, either way. It works. And so Ironlich still has that range. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that is still in height. So that's 4. And for Queen Maladrix is defensive 5. Okay. Let's see if Ironlich can take a pot shot at her. Okay, 1 wound. Here. Got 1 wound. There you go. So that just kind of ticks her off a little bit. Okay. Now that is the end of Ironlich's turn. Eisenek's turn. So now we move over to and see what the bugs do. It's going to be like a interesting bottleneck here. Okay. So Queen Maladrix the Conqueror. We use the Festering Honor Guard bonding. So we're going to take a turn with the Festering Honor Guard. And let's move them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can attack Scabrith with these little guys a little bit. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we can do a little bit of attacking here. Well, I'm not going to do much to them, but every little bit helps. First air conditioning, now car alarms. Is there a car alarm going off? Or is it a car alarm for you, Justin? I mean, my air conditioning is gonna go, but I don't think I have any card alarms going on. I'm kind of concentrating on this too. So, okay. So attack of 2. Some might have height. Okay. So for Skordyre, defense of 4. All right. So this bug's gonna try and attack Skordyre here. Nada. Then that bug there is going to try and hit Iron Lich. Got a defense of 4, and that bug will just have its attack of 2. Actually, no, okay, it's on height actually, so that'd be defense of 5. Nada. Not these bugs here. Okay. Skordyre even ground. So that would be 4d2. And nothing. Okay, now the Queen's turn. And that bug's kind of in the way. I would like for her to get up there. But could she? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, she couldn't anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, no, I want to. I'll get her next to Skordyre. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just bring her here, and we can use infestation on Skordyre in a second. But first, we're going to attack, and we can double attack as well. So let's do that. Attack of 4. Attacking up, but that's fine. Let's see what Justin's saying. What's more distracting is... Can't beat that. Give me 1 second. So you're just saying what's more distracting is you're using a giant with a sword to stand in for your machine gun wielding centipede. It's the best I can do, Justin. It's the best I can do. Dear. It's a proxy, you know. That's what kind of what proxies are for. At least you know where it is, though, you know. So okay. So Queen Mal is 4. I also have double attack against Skordyre. This would be 5 since I'm height. Sorry, we're already 30 minutes into this, guys. Okay. I'm certainly taking my good old time here. Alright, so that's 1 wound on Skordyre. You can take it. Attacking again, because double attack. That's another wound on Skordyre. This Queen ain't happy. Okay, and we can roll for infestation as well. Let's see. Okay, we got a destroyed. We already got a destroyed armor guard there. So, but no, that's not happening that time. Okay. Okay, so that's Queen's turn. Now we have order marker 2 on Iron Lich. Now we're gonna do Vial Injection. And this one's for the races, guys. So Skordyre is now going to be very, very boosted with an attack of, actually be an attack of 8 because you're on height, and doesn't need anything else. So Skordyre is just going to mow down on the Queen and not going to. This is what we live for, guys. This is probably a scenario that's probably not going to happen at GenCon. I don't think anybody in their right mind would set it up for this, but this is the situation that we're in, so this is what we're going for. So yeah, the Queen does have a defense of 5. She's going to need it. So okay, so Skordyre Vial Injected on height. So 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, that works for me. Here we go. Okay. So Queen's got 2 wounds on her. That could have been far worse. But the Queen does have 2 wounds on her. But we are going to reveal the X order marker and do a battle surge. And so that will be an additional attack of 6 against the Queen's 5. And I think that might have done it. Yep, that's 3 wounds. The Queen is down, guys. The Queen is down. Now it's this point in the game where once both your Queen and King builds are done, that tends to be it. I mean, I could, you know, waste more time and do things with that, but I think the Queen's out. The Queen can't move anymore. We can attack more of the bugs, but that would basically be game. You could try to do something with the bugs and familiars, but once their heroes are gone, that's it. So if I were on that side, I'd be like, okay, good game. I mean, you'd probably play a little bit longer because you never know. But I mean, you have like, hi, that's rough. So I really like this build. So here, okay, what we're gonna do is call it and reset up for the next one. But here, I'm gonna take this back here. I'm just gonna take a quick break a second. Okay. Let's see here. Justin's saying have key to take out a Wraith Rider first. Well, I think we have enough time. I'll just reset and try to send Halushia and company against it. So we'll do the same armies and see if there's a different outcome for the next game. But see here, Justin's saying I mostly mess with you. I know, you're fine, dude. But it's weird when Skordyre does a range attack. I'm wondering how Jonah can do it. Does he throw a sword? Exactly. It's like a boomerang, you know? Life is like a boomerang. But yeah, we'll try this again. Just give me a few minutes to reset, and we'll try this build against each other again. Although I really like the synergies of the Iron Lich Skordyre and the Wraith Riders. That's really good, especially for this map. I mean, Wraith Riders can grab the glyphs, Iron Lich and Skordyre just goes over, and I think a lot of people will probably use this build, including me. As much as I want to use Halushia and the Queen, a 425 Iron like Eisenek complete build like this. I'm convincing myself to probably do it. Of course, we need to continue painting, you know, my Eisenek guys too as well. But let's here. I'm just going to play some. Let me just play some of Season 3. I'm gonna mute my microphone and just start resetting, and then we'll just play another small skirmish with these same armies, and see if the outcome will be any different that second time around. So just give me a few minutes to reset things up.
My name is Kurok.
No?
I sound so much like this. But actually, I really more sound like this. I gotta sound a little tough, you know? Being a leader's not easy.
Wow. I've been in these regions before. Why have I never seen this area?
This was once a temple for my world. Utgar was able to transport it here to Valhalla, but Yandar must have sensed Utgar was up to something, so Yandar interrupted the transfer, and the temple crashed here. It was supposedly unable to be used, but I knew better.
There they are! Mariko's shotgun and toothpick.
Henderson, wait!
Karak, hold it right there!
No! You, all of you, stay still, or he dies.
You lied to us, you rotten little...
Wrong. I kept my honor. I gave my word that I would guide you all here safely, but I did not say anything about after we arrived here.
Ugh, Henderson! What were you thinking going head first before everyone else? Who do you think you are? Me?
Lieutenant Dan, you would think about yourself at a time like this.
Dang it! Can't move!
All of you, shut up! Do not talk or move. Ugh.
Oh, pardon me.
It won't have to be now. This happens.
We have to do something.
It is too late. The ritual has to be completed for your friends to be released.
And that will not be for much longer.
Where is that signal?
The ritual is complete. I now summon the prime, greater ice elemental. Finally, my plan is complete. This power is all mine.
Sorry, Kirok. If there is any great power, it is going to be mine.
He's not moving. Toothpick, wake up! That's an order.
Hey, Henderson, come on, wake up!
He's not breathing.
Oh no. I think they're all dead.
Unfortunately, those that stand on those activation spaces have to give all their life force to unseal my new power. I truly thank them for their sacrifice. Where is this prime elemental anyway? I should be feeling its presence by now. I thought Kirok said it was supposed to be big.
It is big.
What? My mind blast should have killed you.
It would have if it was not for this.
Grat! Chupacra! Got it.
Okay. Get this off. Alright. So, what we're going to do is we're going to turn back time. We're going to find another way and see if this queen build can actually this Maladrix and Halushia build can actually work against. It's just the bonding synergy of Iron Lich, Scavarith, and the Wraith Riders is just so good, and Scavarith is so darn good. Very impressive, very impressive. But I still love my queen. I'm gonna see if maybe doing a different strategy will work on this end. We'll see. We'll find out. Because I think it's in the lore that the Eiseneks and the Skordyre, they're actually, from what I remember, they're bitter enemies. So, although I don't know why, because they're both Verona. Maybe I have that wrong. But I know like the familiars are bitter enemies against the Skordyre. But anyway, I digress. How about we start with round 2 and let's see where this goes. I know it's going to be kind of late. I'm going to try to make this one quicker because I don't want to be up too late tonight. So we're just going to give this probably about 20-25 minutes, and we'll see what happens. So let's get started. I'll move this camera over again. And again, for those of you guys theory crafting about builds for GenCon for the Renegade Championship Tournament, if you want to throw some ideas my way, then I can make some builds for the next few times we skirmish too as well. So just so you know, I'm happy for options. All right, let's go. Okay, round 2. Here we go. Eiseneks are going to do basically what they've done before. I think it's a winning strategy. Oh, and we need to get glyphs here. Okay. This is what I do. I'm like running out of my random glyphs from the bag because I've been using them ever since we started skirmishing. And now I'm running out of them. But here, I don't see exactly what I've picked. And I'm just putting down whatever. Okay, well, one definitely needs a hero. Hey. Or does that need a unique hero? Here, let me double check. Let me double check for that. For those types of glyphs. The golden glyphs, or treasure glyphs. Only unique or uncommon heroes can pick up permanent treasure glyphs. Okay, so neither an Eisenek, a Wraith Rider, or a familiar can pick up that golden one. So you're just as Skordyre and Dryan are from the same planet. Yep. Eisenek and Vorid. There you go. It's Eisenek and Vorid. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're right, Justin. I got that mixed up. All right. So glyphs are different. Let's see how this plays out. Okay, Eisenek. Initiative roll first, 7. Skordyre, initiative roll, got a 9, so that side goes first, so let's go over there. Okay, order marker 1 is on the Queen. So I'm going to move Festering Honor Guard. Now Festering Honor Guard can't get a golden one, so I'm not going to worry about it. But we are going to try to go for this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Might be good to get these bugs around bushes and rock outcroppings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'm just gonna hang around the bushes. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, that's 5 of them. That's the unfortunate thing is if I choose to use Wraith Riders are at least going to get that glyph. But okay, I'm not going to worry about that right now. So Maledrix, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She moving up. She angry. She feels insulted. So that's order marker 1 now. Order marker 1 here. Oh, let me get the vial injection. Tokens up there. Now the question is, do we directly confront Maledrix, who is definitely charging up? Or should we still use Wraith Riders? Or should we just bring Scabrith in and just start peppering down? Because both Scabrith and Iron Lich have range. Depending on what this glyph is, we don't know what it is. I think it's best just to try and take out Maledrix as quickly as possible. So I think that's what we're going to do. So I don't think I'm going to use Vial Injection this time. I think I'm going to save that. Because these guys got range on her, so should be able to do that. Alright, so we're gonna move Scabrith. Because I think, let's see here. 1, 2, 3. The Vial Injection would definitely get him up there within range. Yeah, using Vial Injection is the only way it's going to be able to use a range, so might as well use it. Okay, Vial Injection on Scabrith. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that's fine. And then, so just double blast special attack. And take an additional turn. We could stop Maledrix dead in her tracks right there. Well, first we'll just do the double burst and see if we can wound her. Okay, so that's attack of 3. Maledrix got a defense of 5. Sometimes it's not good to win initiative. Alright, that's blocked. And that is blocked. Okay, so she defended that. Now, it makes me feel like, should I use Battle Surge and just attack her from height still? Because that still would give that advantage and take her out pretty quickly. I think I'm going to do that, because then we could just do like a 6 attack on her. Even though we didn't wound her, I would have preferred at least wounding her once or twice with the double burst, but still go with Battle Surge so that way we can keep the high ground against her, even though at the end of this round I gotta remember to roll for damage on this. I don't think I remembered last time. Guys, remember that I gotta roll for damage because this is hot lava here. But okay, let's do that. So we're taking an additional turn with Scabrith. 1, 2, 3. Actually, we could do more than that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But okay, her legs kind of get in the way, but you know what? I'm just moving it right there. There. That, for Renegade rules, that would work. so we're gonna use it. or like just touching, but that's fine. You can still manage that. So I don't know how it would work with the actual Skordyre figure, but it works. It works for Juton's. We're gonna go with it. So Juton's up there, so has gained obviously height for his main attack, so that's 6, and then 6v5, and that's 2 wounds on the queen. Alright, that's not bad. No, we still gotta move Iron Lich, guys. We took 2 turns with Skordyre, we're still gotta move Iron Lich, so we did 3 attacks already in technically 1 turn. And the one thing I like about Battle Surge is it says after taking a turn with Skordyre, it's not, you know, like revealing an order mark or anything, so you can use Battle Surge on a technical turn with Iron Lich Vigilance. So you had opportunity for 3 attacks so far, and you can move Iron Lich for 4 attacks. It's not bad synergy value really, and they can be possibility of fairly heavy attacks too, because we've 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, already 12 attack dice so far. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, that's as far as you can go. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can still reach on 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, wait a second. Let me try this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see if that'll work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that works. Okay. So same height, but Iron Lich can shoot for 3. 3v5. Blocked. But we're trying. The thing with facing off the queen too, so this, because I know people probably have the Mighty Juton. Mighty Juton who's proxying or Skordyre there. Jay. Welcome Jay to the chat there. I'm just thinking like there's probably going to be a bit of army builds with the queen and Festering Honor Guard with her. So if I choose to use the Iron Lich, Skordyre, and Wraith Rider build for the championship, I gotta know how to take her out. And I think just hitting in on her and ignoring Festering Honor Guard is the best option. Because right now I can't do, like, on that side I can't do infestation against anybody, because Eiseneks are just going straight for the queen. Okay, so order marker 2 back here on the queen. Oh, and by the way, Jay, this is a proxy for Halushia, because my Halushia is currently being painted by somebody, so I need a proxy, a Burnak proxy for Halushia. Okay, Queen Malandrex, all right. Well, we can reveal this order marker, so Festering Honor Guard Bonding, let's see, 1, 2, and let's see if this can do anything. Okay, this is called the Glyph of Crevacore. Let's see what it does exactly. I think it helps common squads, which does not help any of these uniques, so it's probably pretty much useless. Pretty much useless for this build. Let's see here. What's it called again? Crevacore. Okay. Yeah, there we are. Our common figures in your army may add 1 extra attack die when attacking normally. Yeah, because these are all unique, so that really doesn't do anything. So I guess we'll see what the golden one is. And what Just gonna move 6. It's a possible thing. We'll see, but let's see here. We can move the rest of these guys too, so let's get them. Let's get them up here. Start attacking. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4. Try and bite into Scabbard as much as we can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. And this one. Oops. Bite in a Wraith Rider if we need to. Okay. Let's do some tiny attacks of 2. Let's see what Jay says. Oh, nice. That's wise and fitting proxy choice. What colors are you going with for Halushia? I think I'm making them as renegade accurate as possible. I gave a Halushia and my Sonlin 2.0 to Roguescaper, and so he's painting them for me. I forget actually. I think I just said as renegade accurate as possible. But if you wanted to take some creative liberties, you could. But as lore based as possible, because I might use those miniatures for animation sometime in the future. So so yeah. I'm just letting Roguescaper do his thing basically. Okay. So what was I doing? Okay, yeah, Fester and Onagard. They can attack with 2. And that will be, let's see here, Scabrith. Scabrith does have a defense of 4, and some of them would be a defense of 5. So let's do the bottom ones first. Okay, first one. Blocked. Second one. Blocked. Third one, uneven height. Blocked. Alright, and then the queen herself. The queen herself is going to attack her own Festering Honor Guard. That's what she's going to do. We can do double attack too if she needs to. Because we can kind of do that with Queen Maledrix too. I think she is quite welcome to hit her own Festering Honor Guard, so we can do try and do an infestation. It's after taking a turn, so let's see if we can do that. Okay, so the queen has a double attack. Sometimes you gotta kill your subjects. Alright, well, she got it. So she attacked once. She killed. Now she can attack Scabbard, really. So I'm gonna do that. Why not? 4v. Yeah, be 4v5. 4v5. And that's a whiff on both sides. See here, Jay is saying super funny how in your Lee interview that it was revealed how Halushia has some of the most scientifically ugliest colors. Oh, that interview was a while ago. Well, I thank you, Jay, for watching some of the older stuff. Appreciate it. Appreciate it very much. Always like the watch time being used. But yeah, Lee was a great interview. I'm hoping to get her back sometime on a podcast. Not sure when, because people at Renegade, they are busy. But yeah, we'll see what happens for that. But yeah, I appreciate you. Yeah, I knew that Halushia, I did not want the Renegade painted paints. I wanted Roguescaper to definitely do it, because Roguescaper will do a great job with that. No doubt about that. So I can't wait to see what Halushia and Sonlan is going to be painted like. I'm sure he's going to do a fantastic job with that. Okay, so now we're going to roll for Infestation. See if we can get a bug in Skordyre. See here, we need a 9 or more. We got a 12. So we do get a bug in Skordyre. Now, let's see here, Parasite. Okay, so this is at the end of the round. So we gotta wait till the end of the round to try and do Parasite. Okay. So an infested Skordyre. Here, wait, let me see. Unique hero, yep. We choose a unique hero that's adjacent, and that's how that works. So let's see if the queen can do something here. Okay, but we gotta wait till the round's done to roll for the actual Parasite. So order marker 2 on Iron Lich. And Iron Lich, actually. I think Iron Lich is going to try to go for this. Why not? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can't quite get to it now, but we still have another turn, and can. Well, actually, before I do that, of course, we gotta do Ironclad Puppeteer. Now, do I want to do Vial Injection or not? Yeah, we do Vial Injection. Heck yeah. Well, let's see here. We need 5 clear sight spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, we are. We are definitely 5 clear sight spaces. Actually, let me see. Actually, was he right there or right there? Where did he start? 1. He started right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay. All right, definitely for your 5 clear sight spaces. So Vial Injection. On Skordyre, so Skordyre now is 1 boosted Eisenek. So 5, that's height, and then Vial Injection, and Skordyre is going to bear down on the queen and try to wipe her out. No dice. That's a pretty strong defense. And no dice for Skordyre at that time. And Skordyre already used Battle Surge, so can't use it. Can't use it again. So yeah, that's it for Skordyre. Now we go back to Iron Lich, and Iron Lich I'm going to have him move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he has good range, so attack of 4, V5. And I've been really blanking a lot of these big attack dice rolls. That's crazy. Okay, so that's order marker 2. Well, this is pretty intense, but at least you know, nobody's completely dead yet. we still have them on both sides, so I think it's working better, this strategy, than the last one for them. Okay, so that's order marker number 3. Here we go, the queen. Again, gotta move her. Should I keep her? Oh no, this is the tough thing. Should I try and break engagement? Maybe get nestled up to Iron Lich. Well, first, okay. First, I gotta move the Festering Island Guard first, so I gotta do that. So let's do that first. And actually, you know, I could have Festering Iron Guard attack each other too. I don't think it doesn't say anything in the rules about Festering Iron Guard not attacking each other, because then we can work on another infestation if we really need to, and we can have Festering Iron Guard. Actually, look, that's Iron Lich 2. Okay. So here we're gonna move this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, it's gonna stay there. This one's gonna stay here, and this one's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just trying getting, well, actually, let's keep them here, so you have to break engagement to try and get that glyph. It's fine, so either break engagement or try and kill him. Okay, works for me. Alright, so let's have these bugs attack. Alright, so we're gonna have this bug attack this bug. The weird ways of wanting to infest your army, but you know what? It works if you know if you're trying to destroy heroes here. Okay, and we're not done with the round yet. So okay, so that's 2v3. Okay, 2v3. So this bug's attacking this bug. Block, but I'm also going to have this bug attack this bug. Nada. So it didn't work that time. Oh well. Oh well. That I suppose just sometimes doesn't work out, you know. But we will have this one try and eat at Scabrith a bit. So that would be 2v4. Blocked, and then this one against Iron Lich would be 2v5. Ooh, got a wound against him. Iron Lich got scratched by a bug. Oh my goodness. The humanity. Alright, now the queen. I think I am going to break engagement and go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And she's, of course, I got to break engagement, so I got to roll for a wound. And she did get a wound on her. All right. Scabrith wants to disengage. Scabrith's got to try and disengage for 2, which is still worth it for Scabrith, but the queen is gonna attack Iron Lich directly, so that'd be 4v4 basically. All right, let's go. That's 1 wound on Iron Lich. Double attack. That's 3 more wounds on Iron Lich. Whoa, okay. So wait a second. Okay, Iron Lich has got 1 life left. I don't think you really need to do Infestation with Iron Lich because Iron Lich is on the rails there. Okay, order marker 3. Iron Lich and... okay, well, we're gonna do Scabbard for sure. Scabbard's gotta take out those little bugs. This is a little tough. So you see, this is why I like, it's probably best at times to lead with Maledrix as well. And I think rethinking when it comes to Iron Lich, Scabbard, and Necroteth, you probably wouldn't want, because Halushia, and this is one thing you need to think about, Halushia is not a hero killer, but Maledrix is. So if you're up against an army of a bunch of unique heroes, it's best to send Maledrix in first. I can see how that would work better, and then so if you got common squads, send in Halushia. But if you got a hero type build, you send in Maledrix. Now I'm starting to actually appreciate Maledrix a little bit more, even though this is still tough. I mean, Maledrix, even when Maledrix works out, she's still probably going to die. But anyway, okay. Scabbard. So, should I read the Wraith or just Scabbard? I think I'll keep Wraith Rider back. Iron Lich is just about out for the count, and we can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Should I do a Vial Injection? Yeah, because Iron Lich might be out for the count, especially for next round. So we're just going to do a Vial Injection, and Scabbard can't do much, but, well, actually no, it's not going to really do much, because all Scabbard can do is just double burst really on those bugs, and that's pretty much all I can do, unless Scabbard wants to break engagement. Actually, now that I think about it, we'll do Vial Injection, and Scabbard is just going to break engagement. We'll just roll for 2, break engagement with those bugs, and because you gotta get at the queen. You gotta get at the queen. And got no wounds on him. So that Vial Injection boosted the move and the attack. So 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Where should we go? Even range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everybody's going to be rolling for. Everyone's going to be rolling for lava damage, unfortunately. But that's how it is, I guess. Alright, so we're bearing down, again, all our weight on the queen. Now this time it's not going to be 7, it's only going to be 6. Or, yeah, well, it's not going to be 8, it's going to be 7. Which is fine. Queen's got 5. And she blocked it. My goodness. You know, that Scabbard, you know, with an 8 attack, but it has not done anything for this one game. Last game a little bit, but this time around it's just not going through. So Scabbard took its turn. Now Iron Lich can take a turn. And I think Iron Lich can actually move down and get that glyph. So I think we're gonna do that. No, well, no. Iron Lich would have to break engagement with this bug. So technically can't do that. Oy, that bug's causing problems now. Because yeah, it can't really go down. Yep. And you don't want to risk because then Iron Lich is just dead. But then Iron Lich has to roll for the lava damage too. Let's just attack. I mean, you might as well just get one more attack out them. So 3v5. And the queen blocked it. I tell you what, the queen's 5 defense can really come in handy at a pinch and really just defend some of those big blows. This is what the queen is. The queen is definitely a unique, especially a large, unique hero killer. No doubt. No doubt. So that ends the round. So now we can roll for Parasite. So for the entire game, if one of your Festering Honor Guard is on a unique hero's army card, at the end of the round, you must roll a 20-sided die for that hero. If you roll a 17 or higher, destroy the hero. So let's see what happens. It's a 2, so nothing happens. The Scabrith is not gone. But now, let's see, our Iron Lich, I don't think, well, and now we gotta roll, actually we gotta roll for lava damage. Hold on a second. Okay, lava field damage at the end of the round. Roll 1 attack die for each figure that's on lava field. And we actually have a few. We actually just forgotten about the bugs. So we got some bugs. We got the queen over here. So let's roll for each of them and let's see who gets eradicated. Okay, this bug, which actually you kind of want these bugs to die anyway. So this bug does die. And now I'm thinking with lava fields, it might be good to get bugs out for lava fields and just see if they die. Okay, now we'll do for the queen. Nope. Iron Lich. And with that, okay. Iron Lich took lava field damage, so that is that for Iron Lich. Yeah, that's the end of the round. So, okay. So Iron Lich is out, is gone, is bye bye woohoo, see ya. And then let's roll for Scabrith. And Scabrith gets a wound. Wow. Okay. Well, again, this rechanges my mind about now the queen. You know, bringing her out here. It's just good to know the strengths and weaknesses of your armies, because either could work. Like Iron Lich, a Scabrith, Nectar Riders could work, but it's good to know what you could send this little mini army against and the Queen of Festering Honor Guard against. So it's good to figure that out. Now I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with let's see here. Put Scabrith all the way on things, I guess. Although the queen will be on top of Scabrith as well soon enough. Right now, you know, this is my second or third time playing the queen and the Festering Honor Guard. This would be the third time because it's, of course, the last game with them. But I notice when I charge with the queen, like into the fray, especially against unique heroes, she tends to rip them up really good. I mean, the last game we did a little bit ago, she was actually, you know, second wave, and that's not good for this. I realize that because you had the Iron Lich and Scabrith had gained momentum already, so it wasn't good for them. All right, let's roll for initiative. Eiseneks. There 13. Skordyre, 7. So, Eiseneks do go first. So we do have Skordyre. And Skordyre, I'm going to see... Skordyre's got to move a 5, but can Skordyre get that glyph? 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, and 5. Yeah, it can maneuver and still be engaged. So Skordyre is going to see what this glyph is. Might help him. But I don't think so. It's Revenant's Tomb. Let me see what that does. I think it's another non-useful glyph. Hold on. Let me see what it shows here. Revenant's Tomb, or Tome, whatever. See here. A figure may use this tome after revealing an order marker. Its army card. Before taking that turn with this figure, place one previously destroyed unique figure, oh wait a second, from your army onto any empty space within 5 clear sight spaces of this figure. Actually, wait a second. Immediately take a normal attack with a place figure, then immediately destroy the place figure. While the place figure is on the board, consider all of its special powers to be negated. The place figure is considered to have a life of 1, is not affected by any special powers on any army card or glyph while on board. So actually the Iron Lich is coming back out, guys. This is interesting. Okay. And so you have to wait to reveal order marker. But next time you reveal order marker, you can do this. You can bring Iron Lich out within 5 clear sight spaces and make a normal attack with it, and then immediately destroy it. At least it's one more attack that you might need. That's interesting. Alright, well here, we'll get Revenant's Tome over here. And so we'll hold on to that, and we're going to have Skordyre take an attack. We're going to do the double burst against Skordyre Queen, but she will have a defense of 6 because she is elevated. All it takes is 1. Not that time though. Locked. There's something about 5 defense dice that just do a good job. If it was any more or any less, it would be a problem. But sometimes 5 defense dice just work out well. For the Queen, for this, is working out pretty darn well. So that's Skordyre's turn. Now it's the Queen's turn. Okay, order marker 1. And Festering Honor Guard. Let's start moving these guys around. So you're going to move the 6. So this one's going to actually here. I'm going to give Skordyre too many options here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, but 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get out of these Wraith Riders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But this will make sure Skordyre can't really get up there either. Okay, well, we can attack 1, so that would be a 3v4 on Skordyre from the bud. And got a wound on him. Whoa. And then that bug would be 3v3. We're gonna do this Eisenek. Or I mean that's Wraith Rider. And that Wraith Rider has, well, they got 2 life, so I'm just gonna put 1 here on him. So 1 wound token on him. And I think that's that for the bugs, I think. Yep. I think so. Alright, now the queen. The queen, what's she gonna do? She's gonna move, actually I'll just keep her there for now. So that will be attack of 5. And she can do more infestation, right? Or do you just do infestation on just one hero? I think we only do it once. Okay, well yeah, and so okay, I have a question. Can you only put one Festering Honor Guard on any hero? Can you put more? I mean, I'm not going to put any more on it, but can you just add more? And that means more chances for more rolls for infected to get out. I think it's just one because I think the card's pretty specific on that. But that's another question I have. Questions. Okay. So, but let's see here. Maldrix is going to hammer down and stab it. Got one wound again on him. Whittling away at him. And then take another turn with Maldrix. 5v4. And that's two more wounds. So that's 5 wounds on him. And I know Justin said he wanted to see Kita, but I don't know if there's going to be much hope seeing Kita this round. We'll try and probably do this army build again in the weeks to come, because I think I'm starting to like him again. Okay, but so that ends that round. So order marker 2. And again, revealing the order marker, you can use Revenant's Tome. And so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to put Iron Lich right here, put him on height, and try and attack the queen. And let me just double check on reading back for the turn here. Okay, so for taking that turn with this figure place, okay, yep. Alright, I'm doing normal attack, okay, so yes. So Iron Lich is back, using Revenant's Tome, and is going to fire down on the Queen Maldrix and see if he can do one more hit. Well, does give Maldrix a wound. She's not out, but she's wounded some more, and then Iron Lich goes back to the grave. Okay. All right, and then Scaroth can take his turn. He actually can go up here and just needs to. Well, actually, no. You're still engaged though with. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so you can't move out. Take a legal engagement because you're starting it up there with the markers. Okay, I'll just stay put. Okay. Okay, we'll just do double burst. And then we'll do battle surge because we didn't do it this round. And try to take out that queen. 3v. Alright, so 3v6. Blocked. Blocked. Okay. Battle surge and So we're just going to attack with 5 this time, but still 5d6. Oh, did get another wound on her. Alright, so she is down to having only 1 wound, but she's really she's worth her weight in gold when she's on the offensive. Alright, so that's that order marker 2. And then order marker 2 here. Queen Maladrix, she's still alive. Her Festering Honor Guard is still alive. So we're going to move, okay, that Festering Honor Guard's there. 2. And this Festering Honor Guard's there. Okay, so 3, we're going to try and take out that Wraith Rider. So 3d3. Yep, okay. This Wraith Rider is gone. And okay, Festering Honor Guard's going to try and hit Scabrith, so that would be 3v4 because they're on height. Blocked, and the other one blocked. Okay, now it's Maladrix's turn. She doesn't have to move just yet. So that's an attack of 5d4. And that's 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So Scabrith is down. Scabrith is down, guys. And so boom, another bug hops in its place because that works for Parasite as well if someone dies. So, wow, guys, well, that is pretty much game. Now, I know someone was saying something about using Kita. So I can do Wraith Riders and do another one. So let me just do this. Just do this. So we have Kita just launch one attack. Let's move Wraith Riders because okay, so that's what their order marker. Oh. And I made a mistake. I meant to have order marker 2 there on Scabrith, and 3 for Wraith Riders. So look at the mistake, but that's what I meant it to be. So don't look at me switching the order tokens. But yeah, okay. So we'll have Eisenek then go, and we'll have these Wraith Riders just move as fast as they can. Let's see here. I'm moving 2 levels above level. So 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Put that one there. We're going to break engagement on this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that's all we're gonna do. Yeah, with just 2 Eiseneks left, that's definitely game. Set match Maladrix. But what I'll do is I'm gonna pretend that Halushia had this number 3 order marker, and we'll move Halushia for a second. Let's see if we can get some familiars up there because Kita's right there for 6. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do much, but I'm getting Kita up here. So let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And let's just say that we had another round. We start with a round. All stuff is on Wraith Riders. And okay, that would be Eiseneks, and that would be other side. So order marker 1, Halushia. We move Kita. And let's have Kita go 1, 2. an attack on height. That would be attack of 3. Attack of 3, defense 3. And boom, there you go. Alright. I think that's it, guys. So, there you go. Justin, be happy. Kita got her kicks in. And that is game, I say, I think, guys. Alright. Let me move the camera back here. Let's close for tonight. Okay. Let's move. Kyler 616. Am I winning? I think so. Well, I'm learning. That's the important thing for these skirmishes, is that I'm learning about these armies and what they do. And really, so 2 very different outcomes playing these armies. So the first game round, I led with Halushia and the familiars and kept Maladrex back, and the Iron Lich and Skavaroth just wiped the floor with Halushia, and then had high ground and momentum and took out Queen Maladrex as well. It was pretty much a clean sweep with that, and then all that was left was a Festering Honor Guard and the familiars, and I thought, okay, that's pretty much game, so we'll just do another round and see if the outcome will be the same, and it wasn't. Maladrex, even though she was heavily wounded, this is one thing I look at my Maladrex. Maladrex is definitely, with her Festering Honor Guard, they're unique hero killers, and so if you have a unique hero build, like the Eiseneks, that is one build that you want to send Maladrex and her Festering Guard straight into, and just don't look back. And the couple times that I've done that with her, she hasn't lost. She hasn't lost. I still got to test that out, but that's what we're gonna do. And Jay, yes, this map will be at GenCon. That's why I built it. It's called, let me get it up real quick. This map is called Iced Cider, and next time we do a skirmish, hopefully next Sunday, we'll keep on doing these practice skirmishes. Next Sunday we'll do the map Hot Water, so I'll have a new map for whatever skirmishes we decide to do next week. Now, before we end tonight, Kyler 616. Am I winning? Am I winning? Well, like I said, I'm learning. I'm learning a lot. There's lots of pros and cons when it comes to the Eisenek build, but there's also some nice pros and cons when it comes to Queen Maladrex and the Halushia build. But if you all have any thoughts or ideas on what type of armies you'd like to see skirmished in the next coming weeks, preparing for GenCon, because I'll keep on doing this a little bit, let me know what you think. If I don't got the miniatures that I need, I can just do proxies. It's no problem. So let me know what army builds you want. It's 425, I think, like a 16 or 18 figure limit. So 425 points, like I think 18 figure unit limit. And let me know what you think could go up against some of the best Heroscape players there at the GenCon Championship that you think I should try out to see. And Jay, thank you for hopping on board, Jay, and I appreciate the watch, and I'm sure you've subscribed, and just keep on watching. This Wednesday, I will be doing a stream, but I'll probably be painting, because I still need to paint these Eiseneks. I'm probably going to do a little bit of painting of Maladrex and the Festering Honor Guard, because I want to make them a little bit different, because a lot of people, if I'm using Maladrex, there might be a lot of Maladrexes out there, and I want to make sure that
my Maledicts is unique to everybody else's, so we can tell whose is whose, including the Festering Honor Guards. So I'm going to be skirmishing on Sundays and painting on Wednesdays. So if you want to join and chat on Wednesdays, you're welcome to, but I appreciate you. Thank you so much for joining us in the chat tonight. And with that, I do thank all of you for watching. I hope that was a learning experience for you. I've gone way too late. I wanted to be done at 11. It never happens, but yeah, join me for Wednesday. It's going to be a much more relaxed. We'll just be painting, talking with you all, and go from there. But I hope you all have learned something tonight. I certainly have, about both particular armies. And with that, you have a purpose in your life. Find it, pursue it, live it. And we'll see all of you next time. Later now. Have a good night. Bye-bye.